Growing up as a kid, I always loved this truck. I remember when my dad first brought it, I go, wow, that's a very nice looking truck. And whenever he would work on it, whenever I see him out there working on it, I had to go out there also with my own little wrench or with my own little screwdriver, and I was acting like I was helping him. And then as I grew older, I actually did help him do a lot of stuff on the truck. And so I knew one day this truck was going to be mine. And when I got older, I decided, that's what I want to do. I want to restore it and fix it up the way I always wanted to fix it up. It's a 1955 Chevy pickup. I've had it for 21 years. When my dad bought it back in 1963, it was the original color, which was green, a dark green, and it had the original engine. It's been through a lot. Actually, I have 4 older brothers, and each one of them, at one time or another, has had this truck, either to go to work or to go to school. Now, me and my brother Louis, we pretty much drove it around the same time. I remember one day we decided to learn to drive. So my brother Louis grabbed the keys. We had no idea how to drive a stick shift. So we're going down the road, we don't even know what gear we put it in. We just put it in gear, started it, and started driving. I think once we took off, we left it in the same gear and went around the block. So that was our first experience with driving without a license. When I decided to finally restore my 55 Chevy pickup, I decided I wanted to take it completely off the frame. So piece by piece, everything came off. And I had taken the bed, the doors, the fenders, taken everything off. And so piece by piece, I took it over to the body shop. First I took the bed, and I had a small Nissan pickup, so I threw everything in the back of my Nissan pickup. I even put the cab up there, and that was the most difficult thing to do, was to get that cab on the top of the Nissan bed. But between like 4 people, we were able to get it up there. And we took it over to the body shop, and we dropped it all off. Once he had all the pieces, then we made a deal where he would work on it on his spare time. And that way it wouldn't cost me as much. So it took him like 2 years to finally get it all done. There was a lot of initial work done by me on this truck, taking it apart, and I had to strip the frame by hand with a grinder and a chisel and a hammer to get rid of some of the bolts that I didn't need. But preparing the frame was a lot of work, because that frame was piled with dirt and grease and grime, and it was pretty bad. I had to wear a mask as I was cleaning the frame. So in the last 21 years, my truck has probably been on the road, I would say, about 5 times. But finally, after 21 years, all I need is my electrical done, and it'll be on the road and ready to go. This being my dad's truck at one time, and because all my brothers drove it, I'm glad that it's still in the family. That means a lot to me, that I get to keep something that my dad once purchased, and it's been in the family ever since, and hopefully it'll stay in the family. If not my son or my grandson or my granddaughter, hopefully, they'll carry on the tradition of having this truck in the family. This truck is more like a hobby right now, and there's always something new that I'm gonna want to add to it. There's always going to be something that I may see another truck have, and I may want it also. So it's going to be like a work in progress, and I'm sure when I retire from the post office, I'll have plenty of stuff to do with it.